Okay, let's go ahead and let's start here with a new type of transformation. Now, you notice that last time when we were adding and subtracting, it was happening outside of the x squared and there was no parentheses, right? This time it's inside the parentheses, and that's a big deal, okay? So what that means, and what I like to think of it, well, is that the parentheses means that the opposite of what you think will happen is going to happen. O for opposite, right? Okay, so let's just kind of find out. Again, here is our parent quadratics. And I'm just going to go ahead here and I'm going to clear this out and put in what we see, x minus 1, close parentheses, to the power of 2. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the table. And again, I'm going to plot my points, -2, 9. Go ahead and do that. -2 and 9. Okay. And I have -1 and 4. -1 and 4, okay. 0 and 1. 0, 1. And 2 and 1. Okay. And I think I missed one here, right here. Yes. And 3, 4. And 4, 9. So when I draw my line and I connect the dots and create my new parabola, what do you think happened? Right? It's like it moved to the right, and it moved to the right by 1. Look at that. We're going from this point to this point right here. Yes? And so that basically slid to the right by 1. So what we call this, instead of calling it a vertical, we call it a horizontal translation. To the right one. Now, remember when I was talking about how it might be opposite? You know, a lot of times we think -1. Well, hey, here's all the negatives. They live on the left-hand side. You would think it would move to the left, but it's the opposite of what you would think. Remember, it's inside the parentheses, and those parentheses form an O, right? Those parentheses form an O. So let's look at this right here. It says +3. What do you think? What's your prediction? Remember that it is the opposite of what you would think, right? Opposite. Okay. If you said that you think it's going to go to the left, I think you might be right. Horizontal translation. Translation just means that it's sliding to the left by 3. To the left by 3. Okay? So, in a sense, you know, you could already look at that vertex. Where do you think that vertex is going to go? Because that pretty much, like here, it slid to the right one, and that's what we thought. So if we think that it's going to slide to the left, we could kind of predict 1, 2, and 3. So I'm predicting that our new vertex is going to go from here at the origin to the left by 3. Let's find out. I'm going to put it in my calculator, and I'm just going to type right over that, say +3, go to my table, and I'm going to plot some points. I got -2 and 1. -2, up 1. Okay? I've got -1, 4. Okay? I've got 0, 9. I kind of run off the thing, so maybe I should just go up here and look at a couple more points. -4, 1. So -4 and 1. -3 and 0. Hey, we landed right there where we thought we would, right? Just based on symmetry here, this is going 2 to the right, so maybe it'll go 2 to the left. That's -5, 4. Sure enough, -5 and 4. Good. Okay. And the next one over will be about this tall, right? So I'm going to go right here. We're going to draw our parabola. Ladies and gentlemen, that totally shifted to the left, right? Okay, so remember, if you're adding and subtracting, that's a vertical up and down kind of thing, right? But if it's inside the parentheses, we're totally going left and right. And this is opposite of what you think might happen. All right. Let's go do some problems and we'll come back and do the next one.